There were two little dicky birds sitting on a wall, one named Peter and one named Paul. Fly away, Peter, fly away, Paul. Come back, Peter, come back, Paul. So, today I wanted to talk about the agenda of what's going on in the world, and more people are asking me lately, why would they do this? More and more people are questioning the kind of narrative, why really things have been so controlled and so locked down and all of this type of thing. And a lot of people are feeling like maybe it wasn't really that necessary, and that it's certainly not necessary to carry it on this long. So what's really happening? People are starting to ask me more and more, even people who at the beginning were completely going along with it and thinking it was really for their own good. So I think it's a case of they are killing many birds with one stone. So everyone knows the expression killing two birds with one stone, but I think they're using this virus to kill many birds with one stone. And I'll try and get through as many as I can. There's probably even some that I've not even thought of, but I think number one is the 5G. I don't know if you can see that. But anyway, yeah, 1 2 3 4 5 GG. Yeah, the 5G, because it's definitely such a coincidence that it's all happened at the same time. And I don't really believe in coincidences anymore. I think if something is, seeming like a coincidence, it's probably actually been, done, orchestrated, by somebody. So, it's just too much of a coincidence that it's all been rolled out at the same time, and that all the cables were being laid down when everybody was in their houses, or being told to stay in their houses at least. Some people were still out and about working and things. I was still working a bit, and I saw a lot of vans and a lot of roads being dug up at that time. And it's definitely the 5G, because they have to actually lay a lot of cables, which some people don't realise, but they do need to put a lot of cables down. It's not just the towers. So yeah, that's definitely number one. Number two, I think, is the economy, because in 2009 when it crashed, a lot of people said at the time, if you remember, it was the bankers' fault. And in Iceland they actually arrested a lot of the bankers, but that didn't happen really anywhere else, which I think it should have done. And a lot of economists like Max Kaiser and people that I listen to say that actually they didn't fix the problems, and it would definitely happen again somewhere down the road. Now, I think that was something that they'd been trying to just put off as long as they could, but it was just on the verge of collapsing again, the economy, and this virus has given them the perfect kind of get out of jail card, because instead of the bankers getting the blame, the virus is to blame. Everything was going fine until the virus hit. So I think that's definitely being taken advantage of. There's probably a bit more to it as well, but I haven't got time to go into everything. The NHS as well, I think they've been trying to privatise it for a long time. I think this might be the excuse that they can use to really push for privatisation, at least in part. Because I think they're going to be so behind with all the operations. I know a lady who's waiting for a hip operation. She's already been told it won't happen